Hello and welcome back. Before we begin, I'd like to invite all of you to join the Discord server. We've got a really great community going over there, so come join us. Link is in the description below. A few weeks ago, I made a video showing how MultiTomTom thinks that the moon is a mud-faced teenager, or something like that. I couldn't really understand it either. Today, we're going to see how badly he fails at understanding a simple thing like the sunrise. Put on your thickest oven mitts and prepare to facepalm hard as I present to you a literal idiot's guide to sunrises and sunsets. Enjoy.
This is an educational video for those dickheads.
Wow, 12 seconds in and you're already throwing insults. Off to a very, very bad start.
Who believe we live on a spinning basketball.
No one believes we live on a spinning basketball.
The vacuum of space.
Okay, so you're meaning the people that think we live on a globe. Meaning 99.99% of the population. Hell, I'm willing to bet that even the people on North Sentinel Island know we live on a globe too.
Now, when these idiots see a video or an image like this with regard to a sunrise in quotation marks, they assume that the Earth is turning or moving towards the sun.
No, they don't. No one thinks the Earth is moving towards the sun. This animation shows how the Earth orbits the sun, and as it does, it also rotates on its axis. There is no way I can dumb this down any further.
In other words, if you are standing on this beach, then you are slowly going towards that sun at the distance.
No, you're not.
But there is one big problem with this concept.
There are many problems with this concept. The main one being that no one thinks that is what is happening.
And can you see what it is?
I just said what it is.
It's the fucking ocean right in front of you. If you are standing on this beach, the Earth is turning towards the sun, then all that water should flow with the rotation.
What? Why would it do that?
Oh, seriously, I'm not stupid.
I beg to differ.
Water within our atmosphere has certain qualities,
Let's see how badly you get this wrong.
and nobody can debunk it or deny it. If you hold a glass of water in your hand and tip it, the water will flow out of the glass.
Correct. Do you know why that is?
No ifs or buts. No matter where the water is contained within the earth, it will always behave the same way.
Oh dear. I can see where this is headed. Gloves at the ready, folks.
Water will always flow from higher elevation until it seeks its own level.
And you think that if the Earth is a globe, then it has a top and a bottom. Therein lies your misunderstanding.
No matter wherever you are on the earth, this cannot be denied. These dickheads believe that we live on a spinning basketball, the vacuum of space. Just don't get perspective.
I think you said perspective there. What does that have to do with anything you're talking about?
They can't wrap their heads around perspective. They all think that the earth and the sky are two separate open systems where you should be able to see forever and ever.
Well, you can only see so far with the naked eye, and even with the most powerful telescope, the Hubble Space Telescope, the most distant observed object is the galaxy GN-Z11 at 32 billion light years distance. While that is an incomprehensible distance, it's not forever and ever. Now, I know you're thinking, yeah, but the universe is only 13.8 billion years old. How can that be 32 billion light years away? Well, the universe is expanding, so I'm not going to try to explain how that works to you.
These morons think that one should be able to see Australia from the southern tip of South America or wherever you are on Earth.
No one thinks that at all. There's a big-ass ocean and most of the planet in the way for that to even happen. Do you even do the most rudimentary of research into things, or do you just open your mouth and let the words flow out?
That is not the case at all. But this is a lesson in simple perspective.
Temporal perspective? Maybe I heard that wrong. At least, I hope I heard that wrong.
So listen very carefully. If you are standing where the X is at the bottom, then you have a limited view of your surroundings. Let's call this the circle of sight. Your vision is limited. Where the blue arrows are pointing are the horizons.
That doesn't work on a flat plane. The circle of sight only works on a sphere. I've shown this animation before, and it's sped up here for timing. But for the full 4-minute video, I've left a link in the description.
For the sake of argument, let's say that is east and west. East where the sun rises in quotation marks, and west where the sun sets in quotation marks.
Even on your flat earth model, the sun is rising and setting. I'm not sure the mechanics behind how that works, but you guys claim it does.
At sunrise in quotation marks, from the left you will see the sun approaching towards you.
No, you really don't. Only on the flat earth model does the sun approach anything, which is easily disproven. Just go outside.
However, due to perspective, it will look like the sun is coming up from below the horizon. The sun is actually high in the sky.
If that were even remotely true, then you'd be able to see the sun at all times, regardless of your position.
The height of the sun during the course of the day never changes. It is always at the same height. There are different factors at play here, making the perspective.
Again, perspective has nothing to do with what you're talking about,
and which you will have to take into account. For example, when you look left at the horizon during sunrise in quotation marks, you are actually looking at the sun through thick atmosphere plane. At ground level, you are looking directly at the sun through thick, dense gases, which are obviously at ground level.
Oh, obviously.
Even at the zenith, the sun is distorted as we look up at the sun from the thick atmosphere plane to its thinnest above us.
So the sun is going outside of the dome? Why does it look exactly the same to every observer then? If you have two people, one in the north and one in the south. Why is the sun in the same position in the sky for both observers? Shouldn't it be south and north of the observer, respectively?
Then when the sun is at the edge of our vision, it will seem to be setting in quotation marks. But the sun never goes down. It remains at the same height always.
Technically, that's correct. The Earth's rotation causes it to set and to rise, but the sun's position to the Earth doesn't really change all that much.
And this is just perspective.
You keep using the word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
And this is playing with our senses. I mean, if I could get this, anybody can understand it, right?
Yeah, but you don't get it.
Fuck's sake, get real. Come on, ballers, stop fucking about.
Yeah, ballers. You sure showed them. Wait, I'm one of them.
Get real.
There you have it, folks. Stop fucking about is the message of this video. Well, I think it's the message, since it's the only thing I could make any sort of sense of. Thank you all so much for watching. Please remember to leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. A special thanks to Purple Haze and Pyramid Head for their support over on Patreon. To you, dear viewer, a reminder to not send any hate to anyone featured in any of my videos, as it's just not needed. Until next time, friends, don't be a dick.